want to fish right in front, or do you want to go to the right?
You can try the right.
Try, boy.
Look at this leaker! Oh my god! Okay. Oh my god! Oh my god! Yes! Oh my god! Oh my god! Let me get a look down his freaking right down his gullet. Oh,
oh look at that. Oh yeah, dude, nice rainbow. Nice rainbow, dude. Nice rainbow. Nice rainbow, nice, dude, yes.
Good morning, guys. Man, it's been a minute. Really just want to apologize for not putting out a lot of content through January, February, and now we are in March. Hard to believe. I really haven't been able to get out as much. Ryan's been super busy with his QB company at QB1 Inc. and just really doing a great job over there with some really young kids and just getting them to the level to prepare them for college. And I'm just, you know, I really, really love what he's doing. But anyway, made a trip out here to Branch Lake last week, got skunked. Didn't sit well with me, so I decided to come back. Just an absolute beautiful day. Just drilled 2 holes, put 2 traps in. Got big suckers. I've got probably 6-inch to 4.5-inch suckers. I'm obviously going to be jigging. And as actually, I got a fish on right there. So hopefully we can get a nice fish today. Hopefully we can catch a fish today. So that's the goal, just to catch a fish. You know, I really want to say, and I really haven't said this a lot, I really appreciate everybody that's been supporting our channel over the years and subscribing and commenting and doing all that and supporting us over the years. And I really want to say thank you to you guys. Without you, none of this would be possible. So really want to say thank you guys. Really, really do appreciate it. But, you know, I was really concerned that this was going to be really, really slushy today, but we got a nice layer of crunchy snow, and the walking is actually pretty feasible. So I'm going to stop talking, stop being boring and talking the whole time, and let's get to fishing, guys. All right, so I'm gonna start off with one of my favorite lake trout baits. It's a big tube. It's probably a 4-inch to, probably about a 4 to 5-inch tube. And I might layer it with some sucker belly, but we're gonna start, actually, you know what? I'm gonna put sucker belly on it right now that I think about it. Might give this tube probably another 20 minutes. Might switch it up. I just had a fish come in on bottom. It looked like he was on top of it, but kind of slowly worked out. I think that's the biggest thing is, you know, just making sure that you're always rotating baits. You know, the tube is a what I would consider it's a really good confidence bait for me. I mean, anywhere you really go, I mean, you're gonna catch one on a tube, realistically. But also having, you know, multiple confidence baits that you can just continuously work through and maybe try a different color or different length is just very important, just to kind of key in on what those fish are biting. So we'll give this a little bit longer and see what happens. Like I said, I got 2 traps out. I got one that's in 35 feet of water. It's a really steep break. There are these 2 islands here, and just off the island about 60 to 70 yards, it just straight shots right into 45 feet of water. Here's a fish. Oh, he just hit me. Oh, I just missed him. Go. Oh, he come off. How about that? Goodness, come on. I don't think he had a good handle on it. Ooh. Oh, missed him. Got him. It's right here. Oh, come up. There's the first fish of the morning. Kind of foul hooked him. Not exactly how I want to catch him, but it's a solid fish right there. Probably the same one that had been bouncing on me, but we'll get him right back. I think what really got that fish really fired up was I was ripping that bait. I think what you guys would see here is I was just ripping it. And then he came in and he hit me. I missed him, and then finally he committed to the point where I got the hook underneath him and I fouled him by accident. I don't typically like to, you know, catch him like that, but you know, it's kind of just, it's what it is. So let's see if we can get another. Oh, there's a fish. There's another one. .707 first fish. I'll take it. Can't beat that. And I actually really haven't had a chance to show you my rod setup. I got a brand new rod this year. Really just loving it. I know a good friend of mine, Matt Palmer, that you guys have seen me fish with in the past. thinks it's a little overkill, and he may be right. I don't know how many, you know, 45-inch lake trout you'll catch in Maine. I know they're there, don't get me wrong, but you know, it's just like, you'd rather have the gear than not. But this year I've got the Frostbite Slugger, so it's the 46 extra heavy. Really love this rod. I think it's just such a great heavy duty rod when you're fishing for big lake trout, especially if you want to use bigger baits. I've really gone to that 1 ounce and bigger, and this rod handles it beautifully. And it's just like the thought of getting a 35+ inch fish on this rod is just going to be absolutely epic. So I actually took it out on the Swan Lake Derby, which was I think it was like the middle of February or whenever it was, and caught well over 15 fish on this rod and really broke it in, and boy, it's a treat. So had to get, after getting those Frostbite Mr. Bigs, you know, I had to add in another, and can't have enough rods, to say the least. Really good thing about where I'm at right now is that this lake is notorious for big boulders, and sometimes that can really give you a tough time marking bottom, because the thing about your transducer is that it's a cone, right? So the cone goes down, and as it's coming down, if you've got a big boulder right here, it's gonna mark the top of that boulder. So you really want to try your best to get into a spot where it's gradual and you've got a nice even bottom. That way you can mark those fish coming in and you don't have what we call as a dead space. So that's very important. I know last year when I caught my giant, that 33-incher, I was having a dead space of at least a foot, and I actually really didn't know if I was marking a fish or not until I lifted above the dead zone. I thought I saw something just that seemed like it was a fish, and then sure enough, I ended up hooking into that, you know, that giant. But you know, that's just a tip for you guys when you're looking and you're getting ready to pick a spot. You know, you might need to drill a couple holes just to make sure you've got that good bottom. That way you can really mark those fish really good and get an idea of what you're looking at. Here's a fish. Yep, here we go. Oh, he come off. I don't think he had the bait. Oh, he's coming to me again. Oh, he just chased me to the bottom. Oh yeah, dude, this fish is active. Oh, come on, eat. Chasing me back down, chasing me back down. Okay, here we go. I mean, this too is huge, so I mean, this fish really has to eat it. The other thing too is they're probably coming up on top of it, eating that sucker bait too. Dang. Not quite that big, I would assume. Boy, he was fired up. They really like it when it's erratic and I'm just ripping it. Alright, going to something a little different, going to a fluke. Y'all can see that. Nice fluke. I got a flag. I got a flag. All right, let's go see what we got. Bring my bait bucket. I got the first flag of the day. I just went and checked that freaking thing, but I'm not gonna run over there. I want to make sure this fish eats it. I've got plenty of hooks and stuff, so plus I don't want to kill any of these fish. There's a regulation here. I believe it's if a lake trout is between the lengths of 23 and 33 inches, you have to release them immediately. It's just kind of like it's a growing regulation, to say the least. Kind of like Sebago, they want you to kill everything that's small but keep all the big ones. So so with that being said, anything that's in between there, if you guys are fishing here, it's important to get your cameras ready, get everything set in stone, take a quick picture. If they've eaten your hook, cut that line and release them healthy, and hopefully we can maintain this great fishery. The thing I love about this place is there's just such a great sports fish or sport fishing lake between its brook trout, salmon, lake trout, and the elusive giant German brown. So there's so much opportunity. Let's see what we got. He's on there. He's there. Feels sluggish, doesn't feel real big. Finally got a fish on this freaking trap. Man, he took quite a bit of line, didn't he? Oh, now he's got some head shakes. Ooh. Ooh. Yep. Oh, nice lake trout. Yeah. Nice. Oh, he left me my hook too. Beautiful. Beautiful. Just like that, right on the skin. Pop that out. Beauty. Beautiful fish. Oh, there he is. That's a solid branch lake trout. Can't beat that. Oop. Just a nice solid fish there. All right, pretty cold and windy. Just want to get him back, get him healthy. All right. Yeah, baby, let's go. All right, guys, I just set my trap. Fish just ate it, and he's swimming with it. Oh my God. This is the thing, is like using your flasher. Oh my God. Oh yeah, he's going with it. He's going with it hard. Okay. Oh yeah, he's ripping. Go. Oh, he come off.
That was crazy. See, my buddy Matt and I have been talking about that. You know, instead of using your typical sounder to drop and check your depth, we've been using our flashers and our, you know, whether you have a Vexlar, a Garmin, or a Hummingbird, and you bottom lock it, you know, the 7 feet, so you can track as your bait drops, gets into that strike zone on the bottom. And we've been seeing that when you're dropping it, the fish will come up and they'll literally eat it off the screen, and you can watch your bait run back and forth, and that's exactly what that fish just did. So I think what I'm gonna do is, I just marked 2 fish right there. So I might go grab my stuff, come over here, jig here for a little bit, maybe push my trap maybe a little bit further this way or something, but gosh, that was cool. That was so cool. All right, dang, let me see if he's still there. Yeah, there's still a fish there. You know, I really should have given that fish a lot more time to eat that bait too. I kind of just jumped the gun. My friggin' reel was just ripping. But that's like, you know, when I was walking out from there, which is probably 100 yards, you know, that fish had enough time to eat the bait, suck it down. And yeah, I think I just prematurely went for that fish right there. But I think I want to come back and jig this hole, I think. And then we'll go find another spot and we'll set this trap up. Alright guys, so I just made the move. I was out in about 41 to 43 feet of water out where I was. Caught that one small one. Had a couple of hits periodically. But I'm now jigging in that hole I just caught that fish. Drilled another hole about 45, 50 yards to my left here, and put that trap right there. Had a fish actually marking right on bottom right there too. So I think I'm gonna spend some time right here. It's only 8:30 in the morning. So we're gonna give this some time and just see what we can get. It just seems like there's a lot of fish cruising right on this big break right here. And I had a feeling that was gonna be the case. And that's a really good thing is, typically when I'm lake trout fishing, I come out with my 2 jack traps and I fish them with big bait. And then I typically will drill a bunch of holes, and then I'll just periodically through the day, I'll jump from hole to hole to hole to hole and just kind of try to find them. And I think right now I'm in a pretty good cruising spot. So I'm gonna spend some time right here and see what happens. Yeah, I got one on me right here. I think I'm marking one right on bottom. Whatever that is. Oh, I got a flag. go see what we got. Take my time, like I said, take your time with these big baits. When you're fishing big suckers, take your time. And hopefully we've got another one. I'm literally right on the break. So there's an island right here, and it, you know, it gets up into, you know, 5 feet of water, obviously, but within 60 yards, it tapers from 5 all the way down to 35 feet of water, and then it kind of just drops into the 45. There's a channel right here that works into essentially the big basin of this lake. So it's a great spot for a big fish to come up, feed, push bait or whatever it's doing to push it up against this big wall, and then it can just kind of work out into big water. So hopefully we get something here. Moving. Where's the line going? Looks like it's going this way. Let me set you guys up. I think I'm gonna reset it. I feel like the second time he runs with it, I think he'll have it. Yeah, I'm gonna reset it. I mean, that's a big sucker. I've got it hooked pretty good. I mean, I'd be shocked if it ripped it off, but so I just reset it in hopes that if the fish does have it, you know, maybe he's got it just by the tail, he took it a little ways and stopped. He'll flip it up again. So let's go back to jigging.
This one's fighting. Oh yeah, that's a better one.
Solid branch lake trout right there. Nice, got the spoon right there, coaxed him on a medium. Really nice looking fish. One more look. Nice laker. Get him right back.
baby, come on. Making adjustments on the day, and that's what happens. You start catching a lot of fish, man. Found the spot, went out a little bit deeper. Had two trap, well, now I got my other trap over there, but I originally had the trap here. Caught that one fish, had two more come up and hit my bait, missed them. Missed at least two fish, and I've marked at least 3. So I think they're pushing up onto this big drop, and it's paying off. Battery just died. Feels good to be back, baby. Well, all right, guys, I think that's gonna be it for me today. Had an awesome day. I mean, I really haven't fished a whole lot this winter, and in the times that I've gone, I think one other trip I got skunked. Came here last week, got skunked, and then Matt and I linked up for the Swan Lake Derby, and we ended up catching like 20-something fish. I did not film that day, just kind of took it easy and just wanted to kind of enjoy both of our time, and it was a really special day. But really want to say thank you for tuning in, guys. Hope you really enjoyed the video. Hope you learned something, and maybe something that you can implement every time that you go ice fishing. But I think that's it. So appreciate you watching, and until next time, we'll see you on the next adventure, guys. See ya.